For the first time in more than half a century, more Americans will soon be allowed to travel to Cuba as the U.S. begins to thaw its barrier with the communist nation. Waiting in the wings, a tourism industry that's already seen a major influx of interest from the American public.
There was 100,000 Americans on these types of trips last year, and I think that number will grow to 200,000, 300,000, 400,000 by the end of this year.
Colin Laverty of Cuba Educational Travel says his business has tripled over the past 3 weeks compared to last year. Most U.S. travelers will be required to go on supervised group trips. Here at the Miami International Airport, passengers board charter flights to see family in Cuba.
Anything that can be done to bring our people together, that will be crucial. The most important thing is that people who live in Cuba are doing better and that we can help them.
The White House releasing a list of 12 permitted travel reasons with no special permits necessary. But traveling to strictly sightsee or sit on the beach is still not permitted. On the ground in Cuba, many have doubts that the impoverished nation is prepared.
Cuba is not ready for tourism. Many times, customer services are still lacking. Work is still done, even in private business, in a bureaucratic style, and that is terrible.
At $5.95.
But that doesn't seem to be shying away callers to travel company Insight Cuba. The New York agency says it will book double the number of trips to Cuba in 2015.
You know, when you're told you can't do something, you want to do it more. And we've been told for generations that traveling to Cuba is off limits. Well, that all changed, so come to Cuba.
Long a forbidden fruit, many Americans' dreams of traveling to Cuba are becoming a closer reality. Robert Bumstead, Associated Press.